it is important that you understand these three things. If you have prayed and prayed without having any result in your life, I am assuring you that as you have this knowledge about prayer, you will not pray the same way you have been praying again. I don't want to waste my time. Let us get into it. Number one, prayer is a conversation. Of course, I know a lot of people know this. We are aware about the fact that prayer is a conversation, but we sometimes get confused how it is a conversation because the person we are praying to is invisible. I understand, but you have to understand that prayer is not all about reciting words. It's a means to grow a relationship between you and God. You are supposed to use that prayer sessions or that prayer activities, those moments, to have a relationship with God. So just imagine this. You cannot claim to have a relationship with somebody if you don't talk to the person. A lot of us end up reciting words in our prayer times, and that is why we don't even have any answers to our prayers. Meanwhile, prayer itself is a conversation. We are supposed to talk to God and we are supposed to listen. We are supposed to talk to God. It's a conversation. We talk. And as we keep on conversing, we keep on talking, that is where the relationship starts. Now, the second thing that you have to understand about prayer, here it is. Listen to God's voice. Don't just talk. A lot of us just talk and talk and talk, and the last word we say is Amen. Sometimes you are supposed to stay there and wait to hear the voice of God. I understand you have come to his presence, you have said a whole lot of things, but consider this. Why don't you keep quiet? Just keep quiet and listen to him. Since it is a conversation, you are supposed to be expecting an answer from him. Take note of this. Prayer is not just a recitation. Don't only talk. Expect God to speak. When you practice what I'm telling you, maybe you are confused. How will you hear the voice of God? I have other videos concerning that, but in this video, let me just tell you quickly. The voice of God is very, very still. You cannot hear the voice of God in this hurriness way of prayer. You are in a hurry to pray and then just say Amen and you want to go. No, you cannot hear the voice of God like that. There are some of the prayers that you have to dedicate your time and pray, then you keep quiet. You are looking forward to hear his voice, and out of that darkness, out of that silence, out of that stillness, you hear that still voice. That voice comes very quickly, very small, very, very responsive. It comes quickly, very fast. Now, the third thing that I want you to understand about prayer is that prayer is beyond words. We have to go beyond that. We are trying to have a relationship with a spirit being. It is true, prayer can be in a way of expressing gratitude. That's okay. But remember, prayer can also be in a way of singing. Prayer can also be in a way of worshiping God, intense worship, practicing his presence. Simply present that moment. Just dedicate that time to God. You have to sing, you have to worship, you cry. Do you know that in a place of prayer, we are supposed to be experiencing these things? Please take note, I'm not forcing you to experience it, but it is a must that if you are really growing in that relationship that you have with God, through your prayer, you are supposed to be experiencing what we call spiritual hymns. Of course, Apostle Paul says this in the scriptures. He says that we are supposed to be experiencing these spiritual hymns, spiritual songs, groaning in the spirit. So prayer is not all about words. That is why many of us become weary when it comes to our prayer life. We end up being confused and even changing the strategies that we are using in our prayer lives, and still, we are still not growing. We feel very empty, and that's it. Prayer is beyond words. If you can go beyond gratitude and get yourself into singing, get yourself into worship, get yourself into practicing his presence, you will see how powerful prayer can be, very, very meaningful in your Christian life, and you will see results. You will see a transformation in your Christian life, and everything concerning spirituality will become very, very easy. You will even grow in spiritual power. I can assure you with this, and I am encouraging you to check out any of these videos. See you in my next video.